going on? What's happening? We live streaming out here today. Well, tonight. And that's what's happening. I don't exactly have any real plans what I'm going to be doing tonight, so probably going to be playing a game. I don't know. Alright, let me test this out and see what the dealio is. Alright, is that a little better or not? What just happened? Alright, so I guess it doesn't necessarily matter if the microphone is on or not. Let me go ahead and test this out. I'm going to be running a couple tests every single time I stream just to make sure I got everything up and running exactly the way I want it, because I don't want too many echoes going on. I think it's good. The thing is, I got my speakers right next to my mic, and I have the music going through the fucking... In other words, I like to be able to listen to the music while y'all can have the ability to listen to the music, but I also don't want it to be echoing through a whole bunch of different channels. But we're good. I mean, even though it's coming through desktop and microphone, it's not echoing, so it's good, is what I'm trying to say. So now, I don't really exactly know what the hell I'm going to be doing. I actually didn't make any real plans. And usually, if there is nobody up in here to talk with, this tends to get kind of boring. So, I'm going to figure something out here pretty soon, or here in just a little bit. I downloaded the PUBG onto my computer, but I don't exactly know if I want to mess around with that game right now, because I never really played it before. I mean, I did play it a couple of times back in the day, but I didn't play it enough to learn how it actually works and everything, so I don't really want to go through all that on stream right now. So what other games did anybody on Steam? Do I still have Dying Light Bad Blood? I don't think I have that. I have to re-download that. I don't quite understand why the fuck. Oh, okay, there we go. So I don't quite understand why the hell Steam doesn't ever want to uninstall certain games, but then other games that you choose to uninstall, it'll just fucking automatically do it. I don't know. Maybe it's just my computer or something. Hell, I don't know. Okie dokie. Alright, there is a game that I actually do want to play. But I'm thinking the way that this game plays on Steam, and the only version of the game that I have is Steam version. It doesn't fucking play very well, and I don't know if that's my computer or if it's just the Steam version. Most likely it's the Steam version because this is a PlayStation 2 game. So alrighty, let me go right over here and just turn this off real quick, because to be honest with you, that music is getting a bit old and a little annoying. Let me reset my controller real quick. And the game that I want to play is a Soul Reaver 2. I do have Soul Reaver 1, but unfortunately that game plays even worse on my computer than the second one.
Kane refused the sacrifice.
And of course, already the controller is not even registering. What the fuck? Gamepad configuration. Load game. Swamp. Oh yes, here we go. Alright, good. Hell out of here.
Seize him! Taste my blade, vampire!
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Well, it looks like the resolution that it's being fucking rendered at is some. It's not horrible, but it's all honest. It's not the best. I don't know why it does this, but there's really nothing I can do about that. So I'm probably just gonna have to deal with the small screen, unfortunately, because I don't know how to fix that shit. I literally don't know how to fix it.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine too was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
I actually don't even have. There we go. I can just put it like that. Perfect. Now again, this game plays like shit on this. Oh, the Steam version of this game plays horrible. And once we get up to a certain point in this area, things start to fall apart. You'll understand what I'm talking about once we get there. And I wish this wasn't the case, but unfortunately that's the way it is. Until I can buy a PlayStation 5, and I'm hoping that this game is on PlayStation 5. Or at least I can put the PlayStation 2 version of this game in the PS5 and it will work. In this game, I have to have full health in order to go back to where I was. What the hell? Yeah, there they are. No way, all the enemies just disappeared like that. So right here is where the game starts to act all wonky. Oh, there it goes. It's actually acted a lot better now. Yeah, I think it's just the Steam version, because it struggles to load the game once you do certain things in this game. I'm not really going to explain it. There ain't no reason for me to explain it, because later on, if I decide to do a playthrough, or to be quite honest with you, later on, if Crystal Dynamics decides to remake this game for PlayStation 5, that would be amazing. Then we'll really be doing a playthrough.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race.
This particular series is starting to get a lot of attention on YouTube.
Inhuman adversaries.
And that's all it takes.
These winged beings, it seems, were not only the architects of the pillars,
the company realizes that
this
people are still intrigued into this series.
And just as in the Pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
And what would be even more amazing on top of that, if whoever actually holds the rights to this series, if they decided to remake, or not remake, if they decided to continue and finally come out with the last entry of the game, because the way that this series is, the very last game that came out in 2003, that was the last game they made for this, and it ended not exactly on a good note. I mean, it kind of ended on a good note, but there were still a lot of things that needed to be explained. And the way that this game is, everything in this game is explained. I mean, almost everything. I do miss the PlayStation 2, though. Now, as you can tell, that the game is not even running properly. And I don't know what to do about that. I'm not really an expert on how to make these games run the right way. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it, but I have no idea how. Most likely, we're probably not going to get too far into this game. I'm probably going to end up stop playing this. Simply because of the way it's running, it's not running right. Obviously. Can't even pop up the menu no more, so I'm pretty much done.
Kane refused the sacrifice.
What I could do, though, let me look at something right here real quick. I just want to see if okay, never mind. Alright, I just want to see. You know what? Never mind. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to download the other Legacy of Kane Defiance. Because this is the 5th game in the series. This is the last game that came out in the series. And at the end of this game, things... I don't know how to explain it, and I'm not even going to try. I'm literally not even going to fucking try. I'm going to end up making myself look like an idiot that I'm already looking like an idiot trying to explain this shit. So what the fuck's the point? I do know one game that I could go play, but I don't know if I want to play it, but I might. The thing is, it's one of those things where if I start playing this particular game, I'm going to get hooked into it, and I'm probably going to end up playing this shit all the time, which is not a bad thing as far as content creation goes, but it's a bad thing as far as it taking up so much of my goddamn time. What is that fucking noise? turn this off. Now, the last time I tried to play this particular game, that I couldn't use a controller, but I think I had my controllers not updated or something like that. So, also the previous game we were just playing, Soul Reaver 2, I wasn't able to use a controller on that particular game, and for some reason, miraculously, I was able to use a controller. That's odd. It still remembers my last save, even though I deleted the game. Oh, never mind. So let me try to see if I can't rig this game up to where I can use a damn controller, because I won't be able to use mouse and keyboard. It's really hard to use a mouse and keyboard on this damn game. Gamepad plus keyboard. No, no, no. Gamepad. That's what I want to use. Can I use? Yes, there we go. Hell yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure the resolution on this is all fucked up. Or not. Yeah, the resolution's probably all fucked up on this game as well. Yeah, look how small it is. Motherfucker. Hold on now. Let's see if I can't fix this shit. Graphics. Display mode. There we go. Go up to... okay, 1920 by 1080. That's what I want to see. Now, how do I confirm this? Hold on now. Okay. Alright, you send it. Oh, fuck yeah, that's so much better. Okay. Now let's resume the game. Let me check out the live once again. Haha, yes, there it is, full screen. That's good. Now that I got that done. Now that I got that done, now I have to configure my controls real quick. Gamepad mapping, okay. Hold up now. So moving forward, I can't exactly. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to mess with that because I already got my. Okay, so jump. I want the jump button to be that. My TK, I want it to be that. I'm going to set all this up for Xbox controls, because you can actually play this game on the original Xbox. And that's actually how I originally played this. Auto face. Left trigger. Nope, I can't use left trigger, so it's going to have to be. Okay. TK aim. And the pause menu is going to be that as normal. Status menu. Not really important, but okay, this is important. Okay, so I haven't got very far in this game since I very first downloaded it. So now that I got the controller all hooked up, I should be able to play this game the way I want to play it. Especially when I get all my controls set up the right way. Too bad Soul Reaver 2 doesn't play this smooth. And Soul Reaver 1 for that matter, because Soul Reaver 1 and 2 and this game all kind of collide together. Of course, the other two games are somewhat important, but not as important.
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, no.
From time to time, it is necessary to feed. And the unusual event of a feast prepared by the Sarafan must be savored.
Yep. Mist effect thing is that's actually an ability you find in the very first game. It'd be so amazing, man, if they just remade the entire series from the first game all the way down to this game. God, that'd be amazing. Because basically, this is a hidden gem, and it does kind of suck that all the other games got remade, but this one was left behind.
What was
I
that?
know the reason why. That's certain rights and lawsuit issue. Well, not lawsuit, but
The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
oh no. Unfortunately, I don't have the chat pulled up. I have to pull that up on my phone, so just in case there's someone in here, if you're saying anything to me, I don't have it pulled up. But of course, there isn't nobody up in here. Why would I expect anybody to be up in here? Also, this is sort of a test, though, too. I'm
This
kind of glad that I'm getting all these
led
tests
to
out
the
of the way.
tiny streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp.
Because now I can
But the
actually
door had
do,
been
like,
sealed
full
by a
playthroughs.
blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response. Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers. As I suspected, the Reaver was not yet powerful enough to shatter these barriers, but there was something to this.
You know what I just realized, though, too? That I have this sound coming through my speakers. And it's coming through my damn microphone and having an echo effect. That's not cool. That's better. Well, now my controller don't fucking work. Why is it that one tiny little thing that I do is just plugging in my controller just overrides my controller? How is that even possible? There. Hold up. I got to turn this shit down. This is going to kill my ears. To the end you go. Try to trap me in here. They ain't never gonna do that. Give me that. Oh no. Oh no. No! Oh, what the fuck? Oh well. No big deal, I guess. I guess that's because I didn't get a checkpoint anywhere. The way that the checkpoint system works in this game is once you get to a certain area, there'll be a little symbol on the floor. Once you walk over that symbol, that is your checkpoint. I really enjoy playing this game in the wintertime when it's snowing out. When it's got a bunch of snow all over the ground. At least that's what this game reminds me of. Playing the game. What it is, a fucking game. This is where I need to go. Activated checkpoint.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
Vampire!
No, it's the vampire. Come here, bitch. This shit is still a bit loud for me, but I'll deal with it.
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power. But this coincidence seemed too convenient. Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm! Vampire! Don't let him escape!
Surround him! Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
I could promise you the same, but it would be a lie.
Come here, bitch.
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
Fire. So now shit can be opened. Check this out. Get your ass out. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Get your ass out of there. I said, get your ass out of Okay. What the hell?
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
Indeed. You know what I'm gonna do really quick here? change something real quick. Okay, let me. Playing Legacy of Kane Blood on Defiance. Legacy of Kane Defiance. Defiance. No. Legacy of Kane Defiance. Okay. What the fuck, man? Why does my controller just cut out all the fucking time like that? Okay, so I don't have... Alright. This is the whole training area. I also don't have the fucking autofocus set to anything. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, actually. This shit is really easy. Alright. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum-bum. Oh yeah. Cadaver. That's the bitch. Y'all are fucked now. Alright, cadaver. You're done. Oh no. Alright. Oh yeah, it's back this direction. Yeah. Y'all better start bringing out some better people than this. Any more of you? Nope. That's what I thought. We have Jesus up in this motherfucker. That's bad, man. See you later. Oh shit. Damn. Knocking over rocks and shit. Big boulders. Oh,
will be done. The stage is set. You needn't linger in the shadows, Kane. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board.
By your hand, I suspect. Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for answers.
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me, Kane. You see, I have the upper hand. How remarkable that the great Kane should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire. Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you've devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing. You have read the signs, but missed their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature. You have no idea what you've unleashed. There was a time when you might have heeded wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless. You will have to learn the truth for yourself. You'll be needing this. Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
Whoa.
These strange creatures seem to manifest from the very shadows. This strange creature. Mobius's attempt at stopping me was not one of his better efforts. When I found him, it would be my turn to offer a few surprises.
And now we move on to the other main character in the game.
Surrender, Raziel. Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. Just this. Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will, and feed.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe to which all souls are irresistibly drawn. Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You're no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver Blade. But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger. Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its rewards.
And submission is not always what it seems.
Alrighty. Now you might be asking yourself, you probably don't even have a clue about what the hell's going on in this game. And you're probably not going to figure it out throughout this entire playthrough because there is a lot that has to be explained in order to lead up to this point in the game, or in general in the series, because pretty much every indication
Below
of the
me
game
swirled an ominous-looking mist. I
has
knew
a
that
little
if I
bit of
fell,
continuation
it
of
would
what
mean
the
my peril.
overall story, basically. Currently, right now, I am in another dimension called the Spirit World.
Do you
Which is where
believe
all
your
souls go when
worthiness
they
is so
die.
easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
And I'm not even gonna sit here and try to explain.
I must feed you before I depart this
So I'm
place.
just gonna play the game.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Ah, now you understand.
Give me a moment.
When I'm going home, there's no home.
And in this place, the Spirit World, it is very strange, very weird. They did a really good job on building the atmosphere to this place. I mean, obviously you can hear people screaming and people crying and dying and shit because, well, people are going to the Spirit World every single day in the real world. And it is no different in the world of Nosgoth. And it's very creepy and very ominous. Oh no, I'm dead here. Yep, I'm dead. I can't fall into that weird, ominous looking misty shit. No, what the hell?
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
Honestly, this is one of my, this is not one, but this is the absolute favorite game series of all time for me. Like this game gets so deep with just talking about certain things that we honestly don't even really know about. Of course, all the stuff they talk about has to do with the world that they live in, which is
You
not
want this room
completely
cleared
different
of
from
its
the real
vermin.
world we live in.
If you
But still, to try to put it in perspective, it's pretty cool.
Your will be done.
my good servant. You see? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
How many trunks you got done?
Huh?
How many trunks you got done?
Two of them.
Come on! Come on! That's what I made over here. Let you little shit in. Little badooster. You just bite the little tailor, ain't you, buddy?
Where do you think you're going, little soul? You can't escape. Raziel.
You ever smoke that?
Yep.
Or give me a hit or two.
Clever, Raziel. Clever indeed.
Left side?
Yeah.
I've enjoyed your game long enough.
Yeah, try it.
Where do you think you're going, little soul? Run faster. Embrace your destiny. You will never escape. I grow tired of this, Raziel.
And there we go.
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated, or my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going. And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory however small, for me. In the spectral realm, water is as thin as air, putting this opening far beyond my reach. But once I found my way into the physical world, I might be able to swim up there. This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
Back into the material realm. So one of the things that kind of contradicts the other game, and it's not necessarily too much of a big deal, but in a way it kind of is. So in the very first game, well, actually, in the second game called Soul Reaper, you didn't actually have the ability to climb walls in the spirit world. You couldn't do that. Of course, they did change a couple of gameplay features with this particular game because, to be honest with you, some of those features didn't necessarily matter. It was just more.
At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm. I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith, and a wraith you will remain.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way.
There had to be another way. But this is one of the things that was a gameplay mechanic in the very first game, and it had very specific storyline elements to it. Is this right here? As the same way for Kane can miss through bars and objects like that, Raziel can do the same thing, only in the spirit world. And the way that he ended up getting that ability to do that is from one of his brothers. In the first game, he destroyed him and consumed his soul.
As I emerged,
and then
I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the underworld.
So these particular things are basically wraiths of the underworld, just like Raziel said. And this is basically what I'm going to end up becoming if I spend too much time here. Of course, during the game,
my master's plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him and his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, while I still possessed my own will.
And now, we go back to Kane.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Stronghold music is playing right now.
The great Sarafan warrior. I had met him before. His sword and shield seemed to have gone astray.
Not sure where I'm supposed to be going. I guess this way. Maybe not.
Tell me, where can I find your master? Quickly, Mobius is...
in the tower.
Good.
Really saying a whole lot because there isn't a whole lot to talk about. I've played through this game a bunch of different times. And I know that's no reason to not be saying nothing, but I'm honestly getting kind of tired. And I don't really want to get off stream right now. And I'm thinking about playing a different game because of the fact that I've played this so many times. I'm getting kind of bored. And it's super old and not a whole lot of people give a fuck about this game, and I do understand. I'm sitting over here contemplating on whether or not I want to start another channel. Something I don't really know if I want to do that
Malek's missing shield. I hated to restore his dignity, but I would need to return this to his monument before I could progress. Malek's sword belonged in his right hand. However distasteful this errand was, I would return it to its proper place. The way to the tower now lay open before me. I looked forward to finding Mobius and resuming our conversation.
Okay, I'm a little bored. It does look like that I am going to be able to play through this entire game, which is good. I hope I literally didn't just lose all that progress, though. I dropped a bunch of frames too. That's not good. I don't fucking know why that happened. So Grant, oh, I see. Wait, what? No, wait a minute. Definitive edition. They take GTA off of Steam? Apparently, I bought GTA 3 on Steam a long time ago. And it don't look like it's on here no more. I'll be damned. Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 1, Grand Theft Auto 4, the complete edition, and that's it. Hmm. I don't have nothing black. Hmm. Oh well. No big deal, I guess. I don't know why I skipped a bunch of frames earlier. But anyway. I am going to try one more thing before I leave here. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Hmm. So the best. Well, it looks like that this doesn't have 1080p full HD. So the only way that I'm going to be able to play this is pretty much in window mode, and then even in window mode, you're not going to be able to see the full. Which it does look better in window mode. Let me see. That's actually not too bad. I mean, to have to deal with just I don't know though. It's so much better. It's not too bad though. I guess my eyes can the hell just happened? My computer just crashed. I think my computer's crashed. Never mind. The stream's current bitrate is at